Top 30 Toy Designer Interview Questions and Answers. Toy design is a dynamic, imaginative, and highly specialized field that blends creativity, child psychology, engineering, and safety standards. Preparing for a toy designer interview requires demonstrating innovation, problem solving, and a deep understanding of user experience for children of all ages. These top 30 toy designer interview questions and answers will help you articulate your creative process, technical expertise, collaboration style, and ability to design fun, safe, and marketable toys that inspire learning and play. 1. What inspired you to become a toy designer? My inspiration to become a toy designer comes from a lifelong fascination with playful learning and imaginative creativity. Growing up, I loved exploring how toys worked and how they influence emotional and cognitive development. Over time, I developed a passion for merging creativity with purposeful design. This career allows me to create meaningful play experiences that spark curiosity, foster learning, and positively impact children's lives through innovation, storytelling, and thoughtful product development. 2. How do you generate creative ideas for new toys? I generate ideas by observing play behavior, exploring trends, and studying children's developmental needs. I combine inspiration from art, nature, media, and emerging technology. Brainstorming sessions, sketching, and rapid prototyping help refine concepts. I focus on creating toys that encourage imagination, problem-solving, and emotional engagement. User feedback and competitor analysis also guide me to develop ideas that balance innovation, fun, and safety while meeting market demands. 3. What steps do you follow in the toy design process? My toy design process begins with research and identifying user needs, followed by brainstorming and concept sketching. Next, I create prototypes, conduct play testing, and refine the design based on feedback. I collaborate with engineers, marketers, and safety specialists to ensure feasibility and compliance. Finally, I prepare detailed specifications for manufacturing. Throughout the process, I focus on creativity, functionality, durability, cost efficiency, and delivering an enjoyable, developmentally appropriate play experience. 4. How do you ensure your toy designs are safe for children? I prioritize safety by following international standards like ASTM, EN 71, and ISO guidelines. I consider age-appropriate materials, avoid sharp edges, and ensure components cannot pose choking hazards. Prototyping helps identify potential risks early. I collaborate closely with safety engineers to conduct rigorous testing, including drop tests, torque tests, and chemical safety evaluations. My goal is always to create toys that are fun, durable, and thoroughly safe for children. 5. How do you stay updated on trends in the toy industry? I stay updated by following reports from market research firms, attending toy fairs, and participating in industry workshops. I observe trends emerging from social media, entertainment, gaming, and children's educational needs. I also study competitor products, consumer reviews, and seasonal buying behavior. Networking with designers and educators helps me understand evolving preferences. Continuous learning ensures I design toys that feel fresh, relevant, and align with current market expectations. 6. Describe your experience with prototyping tools and techniques. I have experience creating prototypes using traditional methods like sketching, clay modeling, foam carving, and fabric crafting, as well as modern techniques like 3D printing and CAD software. These tools help me quickly visualize concepts, test proportions, assess functionality, and refine ergonomics. I frequently build multiple iterations to evaluate durability and play value. Prototyping is essential to transforming ideas into tangible, testable designs that meet both creative and technical requirements. 7. How do you incorporate child psychology into your designs? I incorporate child psychology by understanding how children at different developmental stages think, learn, and interact with their environment. I design toys that support physical, cognitive, social, and emotional growth. Observing real play behavior helps me identify what captures attention and motivates engagement. I also consider sensory stimulation, challenge levels, and opportunities for imagination. This ensures my toys are not only fun, but also supportive of healthy development and learning. 8. How do you handle feedback from playtesting? I approach playtesting feedback with curiosity and openness. I observe children's natural interactions with the toy to identify engagement levels, usability issues, and potential safety concerns. Feedback from parents and educators helps refine features and adjust difficulty or durability. I prioritize improvements that enhance play experience while retaining the core concept. Continuous testing and refinement ensure the final design is intuitive, enjoyable, and developmentally appropriate for the target age group. 9. Give an example of a toy you designed and what made it successful. One successful toy I designed was an interactive puzzle that combined storytelling, tactile engagement, and gradual difficulty progression. Its success came from balancing creativity with developmental benefits. Children enjoyed exploring shapes and textures, while parents appreciated its educational value. Play testing refined the size, safety, and durability. The toy's vibrant colors, strong narrative theme, and high replay value made it stand out, ultimately generating positive market response and strong repeat purchases. 10. How do you balance creativity and cost efficiency in your designs? I balance creativity and cost efficiency by prioritizing essential features that deliver maximum play value. During early development, I explore multiple material and manufacturing options to maintain quality while staying within budget. I simplify complex mechanisms without compromising functionality. Collaboration with suppliers helps identify cost-effective solutions. Ultimately, I aim to create toys that feel innovative and engaging while remaining accessible to consumers and feasible for large-scale production. 11. How do you collaborate with engineers and manufacturers? I maintain clear communication with engineers and manufacturers to align design intent with production feasibility. I provide detailed drawing specifications and prototypes. Collaborative discussions help refine mechanisms, materials, and assembly processes. I stay flexible, adjusting designs to improve manufacturability or reduce costs without sacrificing play value. Regular meetings, factory visits, and feedback loops ensure smooth transitions from concept to production and maintain the quality and integrity of the final toy. 12. What software do you use for toy design? I commonly use software such as SolidWorks, Fusion 360, AutoCAD, Illustrator, and Photoshop for modeling, rendering, and design development. These tools allow me to create precise 3D models, realistic visualizations, and detailed specifications. I also use 3D printing software for rapid prototyping. Digital tools significantly streamline the design process, support collaboration, and help communicate ideas clearly to engineers, marketers, and manufacturers. 13. How do you design toys for different age groups? Designing for different age groups requires understanding developmental stages, safety requirements, and play patterns. For infants, I prioritize sensory stimulation, simple shapes, and safe materials. For toddlers, I introduce interactive features that support motor skills and problem solving. For older children, I incorporate creativity, storytelling, and more complex challenges. Every detail, from size to durability, is tailored to ensure the toy is safe, engaging, and appropriate for the target developmental stage. 14. What challenges have you faced in toy design, and how did you overcome them? One challenge I faced was balancing an innovative mechanism with cost-effective production. Early prototypes were engaging but expensive to manufacture. I collaborated with engineers to simplify the mechanism, adjust materials, and optimize assembly. Through multiple prototypes and testing, we achieved a design that preserved the concept while meeting budget constraints. The experience strengthened my problem-solving skills and reinforced the importance of communication and flexibility in toy development. 15. How do you evaluate play value in a toy? I evaluate play value by assessing whether the toy encourages imagination, problem-solving, repeat engagement, and skill development. I observe how children interact with it during testing and analyze whether it holds attention, offers challenges, and sparks creativity. I consider versatility, emotional connection, sensory appeal, and potential for storytelling. High play value means the toy continues to entertain and educate over time, offering meaningful and enjoyable experiences across multiple play sessions. 16. How do you design toys to be durable? Durability starts with selecting strong, child-safe materials and designing components that withstand frequent handling, dropping, and biting. I collaborate with engineers to identify stress points and reinforce structural integrity. Prototyping helps test real-world use and discover weaknesses. I follow strict quality standards and ensure all elements pass durability and safety tests. My goal is to create toys that maintain functionality and appearance despite constant active play. 17. How do you incorporate sustainability in toy design? I incorporate sustainability by using eco-friendly materials like recycled plastics, biodegradable components, or sustainably sourced wood. I design toys with minimal waste, efficient manufacturing processes, and durable construction to promote long lifespan. Packaging is optimized to reduce environmental impact. I also consider modularity and repairability to extend usability. Sustainability is increasingly important, and I strive to create toys that are environmentally responsible without compromising fun or functionality. 18. What role does storytelling play in toy design? Storytelling adds depth, emotional engagement, and imaginative value to toys. It helps children connect with characters, themes, and play scenarios. I incorporate storytelling by developing narratives, world-building elements, and relatable personalities. These features inspire role-play and creativity. Story-driven toys enhance social skills, encourage exploration, and provide endless opportunities for self-expression. Integrating stories makes toys more memorable, marketable, and meaningful for both children and caregivers. 19. How do you design gender-neutral toys? I design gender-neutral toys by focusing on universal themes, inclusive colors, and open-ended play experiences that appeal to all children. I avoid stereotypes and instead prioritize creativity, exploration, and skill development. Observing diverse play behavior helps me identify shared interests. Marketing and packaging are also designed inclusively. My goal is to create toys that empower every child to express imagination freely, regardless of gender. 20. How do you test the ergonomics of your toy designs? I test ergonomics by observing how children naturally grasp, hold, and manipulate toys. Hand size, strength, and motor skills vary by age, so I create prototypes scaled appropriately. I test different shapes, textures, and weights to ensure comfort and usability. Play testing highlights any difficulty in operation or handling. Ensuring ergonomic design enhances safety, user satisfaction, and overall play experience. 21. How do you prioritize features when designing a toy? I prioritize features by identifying the core play experience and focusing on elements that provide the most enjoyment and value. I evaluate which features enhance learning, creativity, and engagement. Cost, safety, and manufacturability are also key considerations. I avoid unnecessary complexity that may increase difficulty or production cost. Prioritizing thoughtfully ensures the toy remains functional, appealing, and aligned with market expectations. 22. Describe a time you improved a toy concept through iteration. I once improved a construction toy by simplifying connector mechanisms that were initially difficult for children to assemble. Through play testing, I observed frustration and redesigned connectors for easier alignment and grip. Multiple prototypes help refine texture, size, and flexibility. The final version enhanced usability, play value, and durability. Iteration transformed the toy into a more intuitive and engaging product. 23. How do you integrate educational value into toys? I integrate educational value by aligning toy features with developmental goals, such as problem-solving, motor skills, creativity, and emotional intelligence. I use colors, textures, puzzles, and cause and effect interactions to encourage cognitive growth. Observing children's learning patterns helps inspire meaningful challenges. I ensure educational elements are naturally embedded in play, making learning enjoyable and engaging rather than forced or overly structured. 24. How do you approach designing toys for global markets? Designing for global markets requires understanding cultural preferences, safety regulations, and play patterns across regions. I research regional trends, colors, and storytelling styles while maintaining a universally appealing core concept. I ensure compliance with multiple safety standards and adapt packaging languages accordingly. Flexibility in design allows the toy to resonate with diverse audiences while maintaining consistency in quality and play experience. 25. How do you manage deadlines in toy development projects? I manage deadlines by planning carefully, maintaining organized workflows, and breaking tasks into manageable stages. I set milestones for research, design, prototyping, testing, and revisions. Strong communication with engineers, marketers, and suppliers helps avoid delays. When challenges arise, I adapt quickly and reprioritize tasks without compromising quality. Time management ensures timely product launches and smooth development cycles. 26. How do you decide which materials to use for a toy? I choose materials based on safety, durability, age suitability, manufacturing cost, and play experience. For younger children, I prioritize soft, non-toxic materials. For older children, I may use plastics, wood, or metals depending on functionality. I collaborate with engineers and suppliers to find materials that align with sustainability goals. Material selection significantly influences toy performance, safety, and appeal. 27. How do you handle competing ideas within a team? I handle competing ideas by encouraging open discussion and evaluating each concept based on play value, feasibility, cost, and brand alignment. I promote collaboration and respect different perspectives. Sometimes merging elements from multiple ideas creates the strongest design. Data from research or play testing helps guide decisions objectively. Healthy teamwork leads to more innovative and well-rounded toy solutions. 28. What makes a toy successful in the market? A successful toy balances innovation, safety, affordability, and strong play value. It captures attention quickly, offers repeat engagement, and supports developmental or imaginative play. Appealing aesthetics and storytelling enhance emotional connection. Market success also depends on effective branding, packaging, and timing. A great toy stands out by delivering memorable experiences, satisfying both children and caregivers, and encouraging long-term enjoyment. 29. How do you incorporate technology into toy design? I incorporate technology thoughtfully, ensuring it enhances rather than distracts from play. I explore features like sound, light, sensors, or app connectivity while maintaining simplicity and durability. Child psychology and safety guide integration to ensure age-appropriate experiences. Technology should elevate imagination, learning, or interactivity. Testing ensures that digital elements support meaningful play instead of overwhelming users. 30. Where do you see the future of toy design heading? I see the future of toy design moving toward sustainability, inclusive design, and interactive technology. Eco-friendly materials, modular toys, and reparable components will become more common. Digital integration will deepen but remain balanced with additional play. Personalization, STEM learning, and gender-neutral concepts will expand. Designers will increasingly combine creativity, science, and emotional connection to create toys that enrich learning and support holistic child development. Toy design is an exciting blend of imagination, technical skill, and child-focused creativity. These top 30 interview questions and answers provide a strong foundation to demonstrate your understanding of play value, safety, innovation, and collaboration. By preparing thoughtful responses, you'll be able to present yourself as a capable designer who can bring meaningful and engaging toys to life. Use these insights to confidently showcase your passion and professional potential in future interviews.